Well, good morning, fellow travelers. It's just Jeremiah here. I'm still in Wisconsin because I just woke up. I have 20 miles to walk to the bus service of Minnesota. In Stillwater, I'm going to stop and visit the staff at the home. I miss them already, and I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure they're eventually going to rotate out and move on. Not everyone's going to stay there forever. I want to go and say hi before I have to come back in a year or two and see that most of them are gone. I'm just chilling here. Ooh, blue skies, look. No rain today, luckily. That 20 miles will take me 6.5 hours. Sucks in sandals. My toes getting ripped up, look. But I'm so used to that. Today I woke up pain-ish free-ish. Somehow, like, this naturally went up and then down and then up and then down again, like those beds do. So yeah, just me doing funeral stuff. Maybe not your favorite week of videos, but right after this it's gonna get great. And honestly, this is a part of my life, so to some people the real and raw might be what you're watching for. Either way, thank you. Care about you, and I hope that today's videos go awesome. Maybe I'll squeeze a random video in. Interview. See ya. Hey there, it's just Jeremiah on the St. Croix River. I made it. I'll tell you what, I was rather discouraged this morning, and moods fluctuate. Yesterday I kept my cool as far as like how I felt, and this morning not so much. I felt discouraged and was definitely judging Wisconsin. To me it was going to be a thing whenever Wisconsin beat Las Vegas, 16 months of hitchhiking. And Las Vegas was the longest I've gone without getting a ride. 25 miles walking along the highway before someone picked me up. Here in Wisconsin I did about 20. Maybe more, but whatever. Eventually Andy picked me up, and Andy was so cool. Andy had gone to prison for selling meth, but he did his time and he's out. And just like I said to him, and he said he agreed, every day you're a new person. So basically he's been in situations before. He said when he just got out of prison in April, he wasn't allowed to make any calls. He didn't have a phone. He was just stuck walking like 25 miles. And, after being in prison for like 5 years, he didn't have, the buildup of, I don't want to say muscle, but you know what I'm saying. Like he didn't have, so it was a struggle for him. He made it like 18 miles like I did yesterday. And eventually he was saying a police officer picked him up and was so nice about it. But he just said that he couldn't stand seeing me. I mean, my feet got torn up. That's worse. More of that. So yeah, I had to just take the shoes off, and done a couple miles barefoot so far. I guess I got to rotate which side the blisters are on, the top or the bottom, until I get my next shoes. But right away he gave me a breakfast burrito. He gave me a water with electrolytes, and I think it's awesome. He opened up about how he had relapsed 10 days before, and how he just is starting a new job today at a I haven't been looking at the camera. Sorry, he's starting a new job today at a moving company, like 17 to 20 an hour. He's staying at this homeless shelter. A lot of people who've done meth end up picking me up, and I know for you that's like, it might be like an instant like, wow. Now that's not something I do or would have done, or it's not my thing. But I don't judge people. I've learned not to, especially on the road, because a lot of the people that pick me up are the ones who struggle, who have struggled. You never see the fancy cars, I don't know. But he gave me a ride to Hudson, and then he's like, you know what, I still have time. He brought me across the river to Bayport, which is just like 5 miles from Stillwater. So yes, almost there. I guess my goal is to catch the bus out. Man, my arms are tired from holding random stuff with the backpack on. No way, who would do that? Man, people are, oh, a turkey, no way. Let's see if I got my turkey whisperer skills. Sorry, guys. Nope. Turkey whisperer is just for domestic turkeys, damn. I thought I had the skills. What up? They're pretty. You ever see turkeys running around in circles? It's funny. So yeah, the people who struggle and have struggled are the ones who end up picking me up. I don't know. To be honest, like, I know I can't have expectations. I don't expect people to pick me up. But I can't not judge based off of data. And to me, you know, what it comes down to is fear levels. You know, people are very afraid in the cities. That's why you don't get rides in the cities. People are very afraid in Wisconsin. That fear might just be xenophobia, which I know this is a very xenophobic area, which I'm not trying to talk trash. There's plenty of beauty, but I don't like ice fishing. Xenophobia is a fear of outside ideas or influences. People whose worldviews, they feel threatened and they feel like it's going to collapse because they don't know their true place in the world when they see someone from outside. I definitely dealt with a lot of xenophobia where I grew up in Pennsylvania. Man, those people are, I love them, but yeah, super xenophobic. You know, you got to just totally be like everyone else. But yeah, a lot of the towns I lived in, the small towns like, yeah, Alaska, Tennessee, up in the mountains of North Carolina. Yeah. You know, one of the least xenophobic places I've ever visited? Florida. Now, Florida might be calling me this winter. The reason Florida's not xenophobic is 5% of people in Florida are from Florida. First off. Whew. And I don't know. You're not automatically weird just because you're not from there. If you're weird because you're weird. But you know, I love freediving, and I'm definitely going to the slabs this winter for sure. It's 120 degrees there still, so I mean, yeah, I don't want to go die. Biking that 2 gallons of water back and forth each day would be a bitch. So I'm gonna wait till it's cooler, but you know, hurricane season's in Florida. I'm not going there now, but I'm thinking of going and working on my freediving some, combining my old school freediving videos that this channel started as, which was Freediving Fanatic, and then combining it with this new method of interviewing and talking about stuff. I don't know why I'm not looking at the camera, sorry, it's weird. Probably because I can't see where I'm going, never mind, that's why. So, I guess I could just sit still, but honestly I'm not. I gotta get where I'm going. Florida, freediving, the cenotes there, we call them springs here. Going down to the coral reef. You know, I'm thinking about the British Virgin Islands. I wanted to do Hawaii, but they're still very restrictive on the COVID thing, and I'm not gonna go get a vaccine passport. Sorry guys, fuck that shit. They're just asking for a bigger virus. Yeah. Hello. Good morning. I'm hoping to go load lots of stuff. I'm hoping the libraries are open in Minnesota. Because, you know, everything else is open, but why would we want libraries open? Just recently in Arcata they were closed. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, if so, I'm gonna go and just sit in the library. There's one bus coming in, one bus going out of Stillwater each day. And so I gotta catch the bus later at 4. It's like 9:30 in the morning. Today's August 9th. August 10th. It's a Tuesday, 2020. 2021. Man, I suck at this game. And I feel awkward because these people are all going to stare at me, but why does he have a phone? Why is he looking at himself? Why is he dirty? Look at his backpack. Oh, I can sense their buttholes puckering from here. There are definitely some nice people here in Minnesota. I didn't have the best experience. You know, I've learned that as I traveled, each place, I think society is affected by the weather. Had to make sure I'm still rolling. You know, the farther I got south, the more slow and lackadaisical people became. You know, up north, everyone's all thrifty and quick. And you go farther south and they become more and more laid back.
Wait.
You know, Tennessee, they moved a little slower, sorry. And so it was easy to go in and get a job because they knew you were from the northeast. And then going farther south into Florida, Cocoa Beach, even more so. Like, they loved people from the northeast. And then going down into Key Largo, like, I'm sorry, but in the Keys, I love you guys if you're watching.
Wait.
Things are another pace down there. And what it is that if you move too fast, the heat's gonna kill you. And up north, if you don't get all your shit ready for winter, if you don't run around all thrifty, your family's gonna die. So, nope, I was gonna run, I can't. I'm gonna wait, shut up. So yeah, here in Minnesota, it's frigid, and I feel like the people are too, you know? I'll never forget, and I think I've mentioned this, but there was a woman who worked at my mom's home, a nurse, and she had never been more than 40 miles away from where she was born, and she was like 40 years old. I'd lived in 5 states that year, and done taxes, and not that I actually do taxes, but had to pay taxes, and worked and lived in 5 states. So yeah, I struggle in xenophobic places. I mean, I love to stand out, and I definitely do there, but sometimes the energies they try to send to me gets old. To be honest, I feel that the way we judge each other says more about us than it does the other person. A lot of times the areas in which we tend to judge people, because there's so many ways to judge people, but we only judge people for specific things. Those are the areas where we feel weird about ourselves. So yeah, honestly, the way people judge you says more about the person judging than it does about you. Or I just make up pretty shit in my head and say it like that. But either way, my arm's tired as shit, and the next video's got to be more interesting than this ramble down 5 different ways that somehow kind of held together. Love you guys. All right, here I am on the beautiful St. Croix still. I'm kind of glad everything worked out the way it did, because it's given me the opportunity to walk on this path. This is the path where I'd take my mom from Stillwater way over by that bridge, top of the hill, all the way over to across that bridge into Wisconsin. That was awesome. I think that was 7 miles. So many beautiful wildflowers down here. My mom loved when I'd walk her down by the river. You know, she lost her vision towards the end, you know, like the last 3 years. But she still loved getting outside, and it was great connecting with her. It was a lot of work, I'll tell you what. But luckily, I've been using these legs like my whole life, like crazy. It's a weird thought. I'm not sure why I'm sharing it with you, but it's funny how even in resting, my parents are like oil and water. My father's ashes were spread from the pier into the ocean. He was cremated, and my mom was buried in the very center of North America. Like, seriously, my mom is as far from the ocean as you can get. So his grave is all the ocean, because if you ask me, that's where his ashes spread, and her grave is right here in the center. And it's kind of funny how even in death, they were so polarized. But that's my story. We're coming up on Stillwater. I made it. My feet aren't falling apart. I mean, I got new blisters on the bottom and new ones up top, but it's gonna be all right. Ooh, and there's that boat. I took my mom on the boat. She loves those old steamboats. I took her on I forget which holiday. That was awesome. We got to go on a night dinner cruise and eat awesome food and check out the river, and man, we had such a good time together. I feel so blessed that I had taken the steps to go and spend that time that year with her. That's going to be one of my most special. Hello. one of my special memories looking back, not just of me and my mom, but just in general. So yeah, this walk's bringing back a lot of cool memories, and I probably would have just rushed out of here and never seen it again in my life. This could be my last time, or maybe I'll come back. My mom's grave is here, and I don't know. I don't place much to graves. To me, my mom will be with me everywhere, but maybe I'll come back. There's still people I care about here that I met. Hope you have a great day. All right, well, today is an uploading day. I'm getting lots of stuff loaded up for the YouTubes. I'm at the Stillwater Library right next to where my mom had lived in the States of Stillwater. Right down there, we've got that new bridge. I walked my mom across that. That was 7 miles round trip to walk over to Wisconsin. That was right before COVID. And then, can you see the lift bridge from here? No, the lift bridge is pretty cool. I promised her I'd walk her across that to Wisconsin, and I got to in April. Last time I saw her. So yeah, I'm having a nice day. This guy Steve came by. He's such a nice guy. You can tell his life's together. It's not a shambles like mine, but he didn't judge me. He came right up and said hi. It was super nice. I even got a good interview out of him. He's an artist. Now comes the fun part. I'm gonna go down the street to my old apartment where the bathroom and the washing machine are out in the main area. There's 3 apartments downstairs and 1 upstairs, and everyone shares the bathroom and the laundry. And I am gonna go sneak a shower and some laundry. I've done it before. I'm basically trespassing. It's no good. My buddy Sean, if you're watching this, sorry Sean. He's on vacation, so if anyone says anything, I'm just gonna say that I'm helping Sean with some things. Has this been out of focus the whole time? Nope, not out of focus. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go shower up, do some laundry, and get some food. And you know, it got to a point where I actually threw a shout out on Facebook just asking for a little bit of help, and people threw me some funds on Facebook. I mean, I'm not trying to ask for them now, I'm just telling you what happened. And that was hard for me because, I mean, I hate to say it, but I don't know you guys, and like, not that I feel better like asking you guys for help. I don't know all of you. I guess I know some of you. Yeah, asking all the people that I've really built stuff with for the past like decade plus. There's that bridge, check it out. Yeah, it was tough, but they helped me get enough money to get the outfit for the funeral, to buy the flight back to, I'm going to go to Denver next, if I'm not mistaken. I bought that, buy the flight shortly. And to get some food till then. My food stamps, this next month they kick in. By the time that stuff's done, and I'll be set. Get to where I can panhandle when people are less xenophobic, less afraid of backpacks, and less afraid of people that aren't afraid. But yeah, so it's a great day. I'm going to go shower. I'm so excited. I smell so bad. See you again. Old apartment, there's the room right there. Let's see how shitty this looks. I know I shouldn't film this, but I'm totally gonna. Gotta get some content. Landlord always hated when I didn't close the door. So when I came to Minnesota to help my mom, I stayed in a homeless shelter for the first month, or at least month or two. And it was tough. And there were, you know, like 600 people in this homeless shelter, most of which were like mentally ill, many of which were, you know, paranoid delusional schizophrenics. And I was dealing with my mom, recovering from her psychotic break. At that point, she wasn't recovering. And then I moved here, and my neighbor, Darren, who's awesome, he struggles openly with schizophrenia. And then my neighbor right next to me, he was an older schizophrenic that just wouldn't take care of himself. He would never come to the bathroom. I swear he's pissing and shitting in there. I felt so bad for him. But my landlord, Peter, he's like acting like he's helping him, but he's really just trying to get money from the government. So it was a struggle because the dude would be like screaming, and I remember my first night, he was just screaming all night. And it reminded me of that scene in Big. You ever see the movie Big with Tom Hanks? And like, he gets to the city and everyone's screaming and he starts crying in the bed. It's totally how I felt at first. But I was there for my mom. I got it together, and, you know, helped her provide herself with the last quality couple years of life. And that was a blessing. But yeah, now time to shower. I can't wait. See you guys. We are at Stillwater Summer Tuesdays. It's like a little mini farmer's market. They play some live music. They watch a movie in the park. I wish I could have brought my mom here for this. She would have loved it. Just sitting here outside, watching a movie that, you know, the screen would almost be big enough she might even be able to see. But I think I might just chill. I can go hang out at my buddy's house, but why would I sit outside when I can sit right here? Once the music comes on, I'm gonna take some more videos. Doesn't break copyright if they're playing, unless they're copyrighted. But yeah, thank you. We'll see what happens. All right, here we are at the Stillwater Lift Bridge. This bridge has a lot of meaning to me. It was the original bridge that spanned over to Wisconsin, and so all the traffic had to go through Stillwater. It was nice for business, but at the same time, people hated it who lived in town because you couldn't drive through the town of Stillwater without the traffic being stopped. So they built that new bridge over there. That's the other one I used to bring my mom across. And they worked on this one. It was supposed to be finished before COVID, but it didn't. And then they finished it over COVID, and I couldn't get my mom here. And again, if you watch the video, I went and brought her here across the river to Wisconsin like I promised. I know you hate the movie videos, sorry. I'll get a gimbal someday. But yeah, I have a feeling this is my last night in Stillwater. I'm sure I'll come back to like visit my mom's grave once I have my car and I'm driving through the country. But I don't see myself flying here for that. Specifically for that, you know. Maybe if I'm flying across the country stop, I'll be back for sure. It's gonna be a while, and I didn't want to miss my opportunity to walk across this bridge and get the feeling. I wanted to share it with you. It's pretty awesome. I mean, look at this town. I'll show you in a second, but 1 second. It's a cute town. But yeah, I'm gonna go and get some peace to myself and enjoy the rest of the walk. I hope you have a nice day, and thanks for watching. Well, this is how the fingernail's doing. This one's all right. That one's struggling. Once that little bit right there comes off at the end, then I can get the pliers. I'm totally gonna do that video for sure, but not today. I want it to be pain-free, and I'm gonna milk it and act like there's pain, and I'm gonna do it as a how-to video. How to remove a fingernail that's been smashed. One thing I need to do more is how-to videos that draw a lot of people in. So I'm gonna do how to make a fire, how to hitchhike, how to panhandle, how to cook trail meals. What other how-to videos would you like to see? Please comment, I would love to see. I appreciate any input you have. Lots of content today, huh? I walked past the liquor store and my buddy Sean hit me up. He's the one whose house I went into to do laundry and shower. Again, I wasn't like in his room or in his house. It was the hallway, the communal hallway. And it was still wrong, still basically trespassing. But technically, I ran into him and he says, I have permission, so now I do. And he wants me to come, he wants me to go to his house now and rest up and come hang out with him tonight. And I'm just stoked. He was my neighbor back in the day who lived above me. And it's funny because I was kind of rude to him. Like, he would have people over and all they would do is walk around, and just walking in his house. It's not like they're stomping, but like, because it's an old apartment, like it was so loud. And I would just like bang on the roof and yell like a douche. And he's still so nice to me. And like, honestly, like, I feel really special for having a friend like him, and I'm glad that I do. And like I said, it's funny how like we're closer now than we were when we lived near each other. Probably because I'm not banging on the roof. Yeah, life's awesome. I'm gonna go down to that movie in the park and see what's up. I might grab like some cold water. The water here at Stillwater, I love Stillwater, parts of it, but it tastes a lot like iron. There's a lot of iron in the ground. Too much for me. Noise is gonna get loud. I'm gonna let you go. Bye. Here we have the Laura Hotel and Feller Restaurant. When I first got to Stillwater, that's where I worked. It's literally built back into a cave system that was used during Prohibition for bootlegging. It's such a nice restaurant. They focus is wild game and locally foraged items. The food was phenomenal. It's where I always took my mom for brunch. That's where we went when her mom passed to celebrate her mom's life and memorialize her 2 years ago. So yeah, this is the Stillwater Stairs. This is where I'd go to work out. I didn't have mountains here, so I had to go climb stairs a lot. So I'd come every day. I think my most was 40 times up and down, which was kind of nuts. I feel like I'm exaggerating. It was probably 20. But I used to come a lot. It's what kept me in shape here in town. I might as well do a video up to the top and show you the view. Honestly, this feels like nothing after this past year. But this is my first time going up it. This cave system's built through this town. And that restaurant has catacombs. The caves work from that restaurant up into people's houses in the town, like some creepy horror movie. The government actually came and blew up the cave system during Prohibition. But yeah, it's still there. They used to do boats through the cave. They flooded it with water. The aquifer's right there, and Feller plans to tap into that water, make beer, other stuff. It's a great restaurant. If you're ever in Stillwater, it's casual upscale, so it's really nice, but you can go in a t-shirt. Food is fantastic. I highly recommend it. And here we are, above the beautiful St. Croix River. It's a little anticlimactic, but again, I'm gonna enjoy it to myself. Next, I'm headed to Sean's house to relax. I knocked out the lift bridge, the walk by the boats, everything but stopping in my mom's home, which I guess I'm gonna end up doing Thursday evening. I think after my mom's funeral, the wake is in St. Paul, and the burial's here in Stillwater. I think I'm gonna stay in town one more night, camp on the river, or stay at Sean's again, but probably, we'll see. And yeah, and then fly out Friday. So I gotta stop in to see the staff. I love the staff there. It states at Linden so much. Like, they really became people I truly cared for. And even aside from the staff, there's still people that, when my mom was in the home, I believe in spreading the love to everyone. So there's people that I would go and who didn't have families like me, and I would give them hugs and call them by name. So hard going to visit my mom after COVID because you can't do that anymore. And these poor people, they're suffering so much. The families already don't visit them. I'm sorry, but my mom's roommate Lily, who just passed, her daughter and I were the only people to come in there, and us two together came more than everyone else's family combined. It's really sad the way we treat our elderly in this country. Honestly, it feels like we just want them for their money, and if we're not going to be able to get any money, people just dump them. I didn't get any money. What I got was love and happiness, which is so much more. So I'm so glad I came to be here for my mom. And to be honest, when I saw her in the state she was 3 years ago, and just after 2 days of being there, saw her level of healing from my love, there's no question in my mind that I was going to stay and be there for her. And it was one of the most beautiful experiences in my life. Glad I could share it with you. Thank you so much. Stillwater, as far as bars go, I recommend Brian's. It used to be called Brian's, B-R-I-N-E-S. The new owner changed the name to Brian's as a joke because it confuses the heck out of all the old people. But that bar is basically so friendly. The friendliest people, besides the few I got really close to, End Town were the bartenders there. They really were nice. And if you're ever in Stillwater, stop at Bryant's. Also, you got to get the ice cream from Leo's. Leo's is a tradition for ice cream. Just letting you know what to do while you're here. Check it out. It's a nice town. Come in the summer. Avoid the winter. Setting the scene. We got Sean, whose house I went into and showered without his permission earlier. Like, not his room, but downstairs. You know what's up.
Hakuna Matata.
And so what's going on here? What's this thing?
This is my electric bike, dog.
Fast.
25 miles an hour, 40
needs to be
miles,
documented.
a battery.
This needs to be
A
documented.
full battery, you get 40 miles. You're good
Nah,
to go.
40 miles? No
40
way.
miles on a full battery.
How long does it take to charge it back up?
It takes 6 hours.
Damn. All right. Can I sit bitch?
You're gonna sit bitch. You're gonna ride on this
All right.
turd.
Let's do it.
It's not a turd. It costs $1,300, so it's a very expensive turd. I pearled her up, shined her down. She's good to go.
That's better. Look.
Dude, you're totally
Flash is done.
fine. Not that bad.
All right. I'm down. So I just sit here and I don't even have to touch you.
Yeah,
Good.
we're good. All right, ready?
I'll probably hold on to your shoulder
Wait,
because
jump her down. Wait,
I'm
ready?
comfortable with my
Ready?
You don't have
sexuality.
to do the fucking.
Oh, fuck.
Let me get the
Should I wait till you're off the steering?
All right,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Let me make sure.
The,
Now
what is
we're
it? Dumb and Dumber thing.
Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, this is funny. Yeah, Dumb and
This
Dumber.
is good.
Yeah, can we ride over the Rockies?
We're gonna we can do it. We can get 40 miles, charge her up, and then keep her going.
Dude, I'm so down. All right, let's see.
Ashalaka, like 'em.
Where do I put my legs? Or my, right
You're
down.
just gonna keep them
Oh,
up,
just to the side? I can do
away
it.
from
Dude,
the
you gotta
tires.
hold
Can I like hold on to
Yeah,
this?
Yeah, hold on to my shoulders, bro. You gotta hold on.
Both
Look,
hands?
You got a white dude here in a white car. What's up? Let her rip, Tater Chip.
You ever see
that's
Dumb
right.
and Dumber? You ever see Dumb and Dumber?
That's how the Minnesotans do.
I'll get out the way.
Bye.
Minnesotans do. This is how we do.
Oh shit.
Only in Minnesota, motherfuckers.
Oh shit.
Sweet baby Jesus. Yeah, this would be great. We're good.
I once had a girlfriend who had a motorcycle and she had me ride bitch and she scared the fuck out of me. And I was like, listen, if I have a motorcycle and I have you on back and you're telling me to not go so fast, could you please? And I sound like a little bitch.
In Minnesota, man. You're not gonna do it.
I sound like a little bitch. But honestly, I was like,
What's up, brother?
yo,
Yeah.
yo.
Minnesota, dog.
But I was like, can you please not go that fast? It's in the Florida Keys. And she was like basically trying to show off how cool she was. And oh, I doubt she's watching this YouTube because she hates me. Most of my exes do. I suck at life. Yeah, but oh my gosh, I was so scared and I was pissed. And she was nice then. She's like, okay, you're right. But she was gonna like all but do a wheelie on a big ass motorcycle like a Harley. And
Diaper right there. Yeah, only in Stillwater. We just passed O'Brien's, the famous liquor store I work at.
oh yeah, what's it called?
O'Brien's.
O'Brien's, cool.
O'Brien's Wine and Spirits. He's a cool Irishman.
Have you ever been to what's it called? Eli, what's it called? Up north? Up towards the Boundary Waters?
No, I'm from New York, man.
Oh, dude. Up by the Boundary Waters in northern Minnesota, there's a liquor store. It's called Beaver Liquors.
Beaver liquor.
Beaver Liquors.
No shit.
No lie, it's got a beaver.
They lick the beaver.
All right, just for reference, just so you see, there's
Keep your feet tight, my
a
friend.
large gap between my crotch and his butt. So just to be obvious, yes.
Woo! We're almost there, man.
To my old house, heck yeah.
Right, yeah,
This
to
is
the old crib.
sweet.
To the old crib.
All right,
All in Stillwater.
dude, that was actually so much fun.
Yeah, hell yeah. All
All right.
right, got it.
All right, cool. Let the good times roll.
Peace. That was good, man.
Yeah,
Hell
thanks, buddy. That was fun.